All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Raynday Gaming, and today I've got some more Raynstorm Clash Invitational Tournament for you guys. GG3Z facing off against Strength in Numbers, actually the semifinals of the entire tournament. We haven't gotten to the losers bracket yet, so teams like Demons of Death, which had a quick appearance in round 2 and were immediately defeated by Strength in Numbers, and Scorebreakers, the winner of last Raynstorm Arena tournament, who got defeated by GG3Z, who are currently right here in the semis, are still yet to play and have a chance to come back and win. Of course, if you guys don't know how these tournaments go, if you win in the losers bracket, you can still go all the way to the grand finals, but you have to reset the bracket by defeating the winner who has been undefeated up until that point. And then once you do, you have to win a game again against them. So it's a little bit more difficult, but it gives everyone a chance to be a dark horse. Now you see the bans coming out from GG3Z, banning out Odin and Vamana, who Strength in Numbers has been using incredibly well. Golden Spriggan on that Vamana has been a terror, and so it's a very smart ban. The bans coming out, Loki and Khepri as well. Don't want to see Loki, don't want to see Khepri. I don't blame them. Don't like seeing those gods on the enemy team myself. And we've got another ban that'll be coming up. I'm not sure it's in this phase. Spiker's going to be picking now. Spiker did a great job on that Rama, but what's he going to be prioritizing here? For me, I would definitely be saying, oh, okay, they're banning the Thor again. So this is the third ban. So there's 3 bans per side. Thor getting banned as well. Did not like Solitary on that Thor. He went 5-0. I think he might have gone 8-0 or something. He absolutely just dominated. Let me see if I can get the score for what happened. He went 11-1 on that Thor last game, and so they got the ban. That's a target ban on the Solitary as well, but he did play Janus the other game and did just as well. The Athena, definitely a ban onto the Southern Comfort, who likes the Athena, feels comfortable on Athena, and definitely wants that god to be in his options to be picked up. So they banning that away, making him get a little bit less comfortable. Now the real picks are coming out. Who are we going to see GG3Z pick? I would love to see Nox is still on the table. You've still got, I think as a Guardian, I think Geb starts to become, and Geb gets picked up there by Spiker. Geb is a very good choice. You save your teammates. You got good initiation. You've got good mobility as well. You've got that knock-up. Ares getting insta-locked there by Zero. He seems to have a strategy. They want the Ares. And now this is interesting. Ares, a very tough character to go ahead and be, countering, because if good Ares hits his chains and he hits his fire, I mean, he can 100-0 you. I don't care what he's building. A good Ares, if he hits all his chains, can really take down a target, and especially with the Guardian role. Chang'e getting picked up here by Nightmare Reborn. Very nice pick. Get some healing. That ultimate's going to synergize well. If you get hit by that Ares ult and then you get stunned, GG, man. Chang'e ult coming after that. She's going to hit you. It's going to hurt. Of course, this is not the newest patch by Chang'e, so she's not going to have as much early game damage as she will in 3.6. She's getting a buff. But on the other side, you've got Nox and Mercury getting selected. Jamie, pretty much seeming he's comfortable with Nox. We already know Gullion, what he can do. The star of the last 2 games for GG3Z, and obviously on the first game, he went 8-0-9 with Nox. Can't wait to see what he picks, how he works with her here in this composition as well. Always nice to be able to have that Nox who has that CC immunity for the Ares ultimate, and then also the Siphon Darkness underneath, so he can't get those chains off. So you throw the Siphon Darkness down right when Ares decides to ult where he's going to be, and that way he can't get the chains off after the stun so that he doesn't cripple you, so you have a chance of escaping. Now you see the Cupid and the Golden Spriggan picking up the Hercules. Definitely liking the tankier characters as Golden Spriggan. Vamana first, and now going into the Hercules as a second choice. And there is really a good opportunity to counterpick here for Team GG3Z, but it looks like Sun Wukong is going to get picked up. Now, Sun Wukong, pretty decent warrior. He's got a lot of opportunities here. The knockups are real. I mean, I would love to see an Awilix picked up because, I mean, there's 2 knockups on this team, although Sun Wukong is a lot easier to combo off of. Awilix, I feel, would add a nice little bit, but, I don't know what they're going to go for. Southern Comfort might just having to be picking up a Hunter here, and I think who would we really like to see? I think a Medusa is a strong pick. She's a great laner. Chiron still available. Chiron would be one of my choices, and there you go. Southern Comfort picking up Chiron. Just a really, really strong hunter. I don't know what else to say about him. He's got a CC immune ult. It's very good for Ares counter again. the Medusa would have been another option because, of course, her ult is CC immune. The Ao Kuang picking up the Khepri, although it's not like a counter to the Khepri. These are the teams, guys. You've got Southern Comfort on that Geb, Spiker on that Chiron, Nox on Gullion, Mercury on the Jamie on the Mercury, Epic Gamer Ben on his Sun Wukong, and you've got on the other side Team Strength in Numbers, Solitary on that Ao Kuang, Golden Spriggan on the Hercules, VM Dog on Cupid, Nightmare Reborn on Chang'e, and Zero. Oh, let me change that. Zero on the Cupid and VM Dog on Ares. And let's get into the match. All right, we're in the match here. This is the semifinals. The winner of this goes into the finals of the Raynstorm Clash Invitational. We've got on our left-hand side here, Nightmare Reborn representing Strength in Numbers, captained by Zero there, who's working the gutter snipe Cupid. Hello, governor. All I want is a piece of beans, and that's what he's got over there. Now on the right-hand side, we've got Gullion facing off the star of the last couple of games for GG3Z, turning it around, taking out the winners of last Raynstorm tournament for the arena side, score breakers, and now really on his favorite character, I would say, Nox. So let's see if he can go ahead and perform as well as he's done. Again, you see the blue camp start, you see the back start. GG3Z really preferring this, and then of course we've got Strength in Numbers, Sin, just going ahead and taking this damage buff really easy, splitting all that XP between 5 players though, and you see the XP. Let's see if we can see the XP right now. It's slightly in favor of GG3Z, and the reason that start gives you a little bit of more favor, a little bit of more XP, is because the way you're splitting that XP, although it maybe is, you're getting the same amount for a buff camp, right? But then you're getting the back camps, but you're also splitting the buff camp between 3 players instead of 2, and so pretty much what happens when you get back in the lane, it does not really take effect, but it looks like they have a little bit of an advantage here, and that's a big pull, however, by Golden Spriggan, but the Geb shield actually works out for Southern Comfort in a really nice way, and Southern Comfort just a good support here in this last couple of games, really doing well. We're following Golden Spriggan here as he goes over to the right side, looking for the pick onto Epic Gamer Ben, but it's not enough. So Row over here on the right-hand side as well, looking to go ahead and try and get some damage off onto the Southern Comfort there, Geb, and Chiron with the Hell Rider Chiron doing his thing. That's a beautiful skin right there. You see those effects. Oh no, this could be bad. Spiker gets a great step forward, avoiding Golden Spriggan's knockback, and that's how you want to do it, guys. But Golden Spriggan's looking for blood. He wants this first one. Epic Gamer Ben gonna be able to get out of this. Hercules gonna pose no problem to him. As long as Jamie stays careful, they're gonna be all good. The other thing that's good about this start that I like is because you get the XP. These camps come up earlier. I would like to see somebody, instead of this engagement, you don't need to win this engagement right now, give this XP to Spiker. Southern Comfort, get out of here. Give the XP to Spiker. Gullion's coming over with a fantastic, oh my god, setup, and Southern's going in. He sees an opportunity to get a kill, but Hercules with a really nice disengage on the stun there. The driving strike from Hercules doing a ton of damage. Let's see what that is. 155 damage at that point, plus whatever physical power he's got going on, and a 1.2 second stun. So doing a really good job there, disengaging. But like I was saying, I'd love to see Southern get out of here. He doesn't need to babysit him. Hercules is fine. Chiron can clear this wave very easily. I want someone to go get these back camps, because the fact is you're wasting XP. What it means is you need to go ahead and maximize the XP you're gaining over your team, over the enemy team, and that means you need to take these back camps whenever they're up. If you have 5 minutes go by and you could have taken the back camps 3 times and gotten 500 XP, but instead, over that 5 minutes, you only take it once and you get 200 XP. Well, that means you're basically losing 300 XP that you could have had. And over 10 minutes, 15 minutes, that starts to become 1,000 XP. You know what I mean? It starts to become more and more if you have that smart rotation. That's why rotations can make a very big difference in something that, you know, when you learn, especially in Clash, is very good. Now, the Clash meta, I've talked about it a lot. I prefer to leave my Hunter, as they're doing it here, Gullion or my Hunter, left lane alone. I do not want to see them splitting XP because I want them to start getting going. That's right. You see these 4 players over here, and you see the left lane Hunter, Solitary, and Spiker just doing their thing, Gullion going over to just to support, but I don't want to see the babysit. That is the thing that I am totally, you know, it's a safer play, but for me, there's so much more. I love the risk and reward. You know me, guys. I'm aggressive when I play. I love the risk and reward, and I love letting characters who can push really well, like Spiker on his Chiron there, do their thing. You know, he's getting solo farm while they're splitting it between 3 players. That's going to really, really help. And you might as well do the other thing on the right-hand side, and you can have a 4-on-1 gank there, 4-on-2 gank, and really, really put some pressure on the enemy team. Now you're kind of in a situation where Jamie is a little bit in trouble because Hercules is coming. He has his ult available. There haven't been a lot of ults yet, and he does miss the knockback. That would have for sure been a death for Jamie, although Jamie, what is he picking up? He does only have purification, so he might have been able to get out of that. Gutter Sniper Cupid, the ult comes out, and now the ult from Chang'e. It's a double kill. Golden Spriggan gets the kill on the Hercules, and that's a double. Oh man, oh man. The knockback gets up, but it looks like Epic Gamer Ben decides to go ahead up into the air, and what a combo. I was telling you guys the Chang'e ult, but it didn't even need an Ares ult. It needed what it needed. Oh my god, and the Ares is ulted now. This could be bad. Epic Gamer Ben is in trouble. He gets the chains. He's gotten 2 chains, and the execute is in range, but he's able to get out of there. The Alquan comes up, and Solitary gets the kill, and that's a 3-0 start for Team Strength in Numbers. Solitary going to go back and just confirm this red buff because you know what? They're not going to be able to contest this. Although Nox, ooh, with a 5-man, did she hit all 5? Wow, she hit all 4. All 5 there with that ult. That's very, very nice. And it looks like Hercules is going to pick up the Southern Comfort, but they're in a bad spot. They're staying here, and they're really low. They cannot contest this right now. Team GG3Z has an opportunity to push and pressure this. I would be trying to hit Ares because he's going to have to deal with this tower. They're gonna have to do something. They could definitely get some tower damage off here, but it looks like Spiker's gonna try, play it a little safer, go for maybe the gank on this right-hand side. He's trying to get the ult onto Zero. He hits 1, he hits 2, he hits 3. He's got the masterful shot. Is it enough? It's not. Oh no, Zero stays away. Epic Gamer Ben looking to maybe try and go. Spiker did everything he could have there. He hit all 3, and that just put him in a position to maybe get the kill. He was probably about 25, I would say maybe 100 health away, max. 100 health away, maybe. That is so unfortunate. That would have been exactly what that Chiron needed. But again, you know, he's staying in this left lane. He's farming up. He can really carry this game. Spiker, we've seen him. He hit those snipes. He's got good accuracy on his hunter rolls. Hercules going to try for the knockback, but Golden Spriggan not afraid of that Nox root. A very good shield by the Geb, though. Very good awareness. And now it looks like there's a 4-man grouping on the left-hand side. Epic Gamer Ben still on the right-hand side pushing, trying to come here, but he's getting caught between 3 people, and he can't aggress on that, and their team is backed off. Now we've got to figure out how does GG3Z get out of this. The pressure from Golden Spriggan is too strong. I've been so impressed with Golden Spriggan here in these matches because he's just been playing this warrior role so well. He's not necessarily... Hercules can be a very good initiator if you know how to land his combo, and he's been landing it well. But, you know, warriors are this kind of in-between class where, you know, sometimes they're there for more of a support role, sometimes they're there for full initiation, sometimes they're there for a lot of peel and just disruption. Oh my god, a fantastic blink there in by the Ares, and he's going to pick up, and it looks like Solitary is going to get the kill, although 2 ults are used onto that, but VM Dog gets the kill on the Goliath, and it seems like it was worth it. Epic Gamer Ben not able to rotate fast enough, and they seem to have the Nox on lock. That's 1 death on her, 2 deaths on Southern, on Southern, who's just getting picked off on this Geb, and it just seems to be... Oh man, the chains, 2 chains coming out, and this is going to be a death. He's going to die. Spiker's dead. Spiker's dead. Oh no, what a dive, and Nightmare Reborn gets the kill, and VM Dog helps it out. He's got to take this shot, but Mercury should get this kill, and Mercury does. Jamie trading that kill, but the Alquan gets the execute, and the purification beads allowing it, but the slow is real. Epic Gamer Ben's in trouble. Alquan does not have blink available. Alquan trying to get out of there, and it looks like he might just be able to. His blink is not up for another 7 seconds, but there's no pressure coming out. What a good purification beads by Jamie there to stay alive, get the kill, and you know, he's 1-0. That's the thing. That's a thing. Mercury, late game, that's a thing. They got to watch out for that. Southern Comfort also just needs to find himself in better positions. I think, again, you know, for me, I don't want to see Southern Comfort in this left lane a little bit more. It's not helping, right? They're down 6 kills. Let Spiker just do his thing. He can get out. Chiron, one of the hardest gankable hunters in the game. He's one of the hardest ones to gank because his 3 knocks you back and it dashes super far. He's got a 2 that cleanses, he's got a 1 that cleanses everything. His ultimate makes him CC immune, so he could pop out of that when that's available. His 2 applies a slow onto targets who might be chasing him. Very, very hard to gank, especially since he's now got his purification purification, but it is on cooldown. But what a nice combo there by Golian, forcing the beads out of Nightmare Reborn. VM Dog probably looking for the ultimate, as he does have it, and he's going to get a 3-man here. This could be bad. I know beads are down on the enemy team, and that's just a combination that is so hard to deal with. Again, Nightmare Reborn and the ultimate coming out from Golden Spriggan, perfectly timed, but Gillian, oh man. Now, luckily, this Ares and Hercules and minions are taking the damage. Otherwise, Nightmare would have been in trouble. I think they're going to need to go ahead and stop. Now, look, somebody's basically blinking over there as if something is happening, but they might get this tower. Oh no, the 3 chains coming out. Really good job by Ares here. VM Dog playing out of his mind on that Ares. 3, 1, and 4. He looks like me on Ares, man. He looks like me. You know, the other day I was like carrying his Ares, man. That Fernando skin, guys, so dope. One of my favorite skins in Smite. And you see on the right-hand side, the pressure is still happening on the left. So I want to see if they stay to this tower. But now the right-hand side is being defended. Looks like Southern Comfort is there. But the damage basically deletes from Ao Kuang, deletes the entire life bar of Spiker, including the Geb shield right away. And again, back camps still here. Go ahead and get those back camps, guys. You need the XP. You need the farm. Let's look at the stats here. Let's actually look at the graphs. The goal difference and the XP difference is pretty astronomical right now. It's 5,000 for pretty much each at 2 minutes, and make that 5,700, 5,400 respectively at pretty much 2 minutes. Epic Gamer been in trouble here. Ao Kuang is coming. He does miss his number 3 Wildstorm, and so he's not going to be able to take it up. Again, hitting the Ares chains, and the fire's coming out. That's a dead Jamie right there. If Ares pursues, but he's, oh wow, he gets knocked up and stunned. This should be a dead Ares now. The Gullion the silence basically goes ahead and takes out the Ares, and wow, that was a fantastic turnaround. Of course, Southern had to ult there to secure it, otherwise Ares is going to get away back to his teammates, and basically that line was going to be able to peel from with the Ares, the Chang'e, and all of that. So they do get a kill, and you know what? They defend the Phoenixes. That's what they need to do right now. It's a defensive game. They've got Mercury, who's still 1-0. He's level 10. He can compete with these players. You know, they're 12, 11, 11, 11. If he catches them off guard, if he hits a good ultimate, this could be all she wrote. Now, we got to make sure. I think right now my biggest thing would be, let's keep Jamie online. Let's keep this guy going. He feels comfortable on Mercury. Things like, don't let him tank the freaking Gold Fury. That's what I would say, because you want him at his best when they start to basically go ahead, and now Jamie could be in trouble here. This is what I was saying. You don't let him tank that Gold Fury, guys. Southern's got to get in there, and now the ultimate comes out from Chang'e. Nightmare Reborn's going to do it. Spiker's getting taken out by VM Dog, who's playing out of his mind. Again, looking like Raynday on that Ares. Now you see a Chang'e and the Ao Kuang ready to go ahead. They're just picking their targets. He wants to blink. He misses the Wildstorm, but Ares is very, very willing to go ahead and keep the pressure coming. The minions are not here yet, and Hercules going ahead and stealing those back. At least somebody got the backhamps. Dang it. Somebody got them. I mean, you know, I've been waiting. I've been waiting all game. And again, guys, Clash is something I've taken a very big interest in. I know a lot of you guys may not play this mode. It's a newer mode. You may not understand it as the red camp comes up, but I find it very satisfying. This is much more satisfying to me than a Conquest game because it's a little quicker. I mean, a lot quicker. You've got constant engagements, and you still have the snowball feeling. So you still feel like, you know what, hey, I really did well. I laned well. You know, I got my character up. I played it right. There's a story to it. You know, it's not arena. It's not just constant fighting. There's a story to this. You know what I mean? And there can definitely be some great comebacks. We may not see one here because it looks like just the game plan of strength in numbers is so strong. I don't see GG3Z, despite how well Golian has been playing in the last couple games, being able to contest it. The story for Golian was 11-1 or something like that, 14-2, and it was also 8-0, and now it's 1-2. Southern 0-3 after amazing performances on the Athena, and now you see Spiker on the Chiron 0-4. Not what he wanted to be, not where he wanted to see himself in this tournament. The Cupid ultimate does come out, and Southern Comfort's caught again, and he might just go down, and the Chang'e ultimate confirms that. Epic Gamer been trying to run away, and he does get away, but the damage from Golden Spriggan, the combo from Nightmare Reborn, the coordination, so hard to deal with. Golian is basically getting juked out by Nightmare Reborn, but the ultimate from Chiron is going to allow the kill. Masterful shot should be coming out, but Chiron's dead, and so he can't kill with the masterful shot, and that saves Nightmare Reborn's life. Oh man, the hype on that play. Killing Spiker after he gets out of his ultimate, but before he can hit the masterful shot, allow Nightmare Reborn to stay alive, because if the masterful shot would have come out, I think it would have hit her before she healed, and that was it. And it looks like the blue buff is getting secured here by the Hercules, and it looks like over here on this right-hand side, Chang'e pushing up, and of course, the two happy men here, Zero and Solitary. Captain Zero there, who's going 1-0, and Solitary going 2-0. Feeling very good about this game so far. The Fire Giant, nobody's contested that yet. You may look for that in the next couple of minutes after the next big team fight if they want to make sure, because two Phoenixes are still up. This game is not over. They just need to get into the late game. That is really what happens. You know, they got to get Chiron going. They've got to get Mercury going, and that's the biggest thing. I want to see some more careful placement by Geb. I want to see him sticking with his teammates a little bit more. I want him to be more of a backline support at this point. I don't want him necessarily initiating. I want them to work off Sun Wukong's initiation. I want them to work off of, I think Epic Gamer Ben needs to be closer to his teammates. I want to find a little bit more of a rhythm from this team. I want to see those shields coming out, but he doesn't need it yet. That's the thing. Southern Comfort now, he's just hitting the shield because you know what? He's like, I can't. We're dying so quickly. Chang'e over here on this left-hand side. I want to see this whole team engagement go on to Chang'e. If I'm talking, I'm saying, guys, Chang'e's here by himself. Get out of that. Come fight her. But now, Epic Gamer Ben, because of the healing, actually able to get out of the range of the execution. And Southern Comfort, again, getting picked off, saving his teammates most likely. But now, Epic Gamer Ben is dead. Chiron goes into the ult, and Ao Kuang looking to jump down. The slow does come. Ao Kuang feeling himself here. Solitary going in with the Wildstorm, getting the kill. Golden Spriggan taking out Spiker. Jamie's still here, but he wasn't in the fight enough. And let's just look at the player damage. Zero leading all charts, and Chiron doing a great job staying in the fight. Nox doing well is also as well. And you see also Hercules, Golden Spriggan, man, just performing out of his mind. Him and Nightmare Reborn seem to be playing off of each other here so well off of that Ares ult, and this is just a team composition that works. I would say if VM Dog was not playing so effectively, hitting all of his chains and literally taking 100-0, 1v1ing players, then this would not have been the same scenario. He is, though, and he's hitting his ultimates. And let's see when his ultimate up again. It looks like his ultimate is up. He could be going for the ult right now. He's got 3 players, and he does go for it. Is the ult for Chang'e up? No, it's not, but they get the damage on him, and they're still going into this tower because the Phoenix is down. The ult is not capitalized on. All the other ults are down on team strength and numbers, and Spiker finally getting these backhands. Good job, Spiker. Good on you, buddy. Good on you. And it looks like, if I'm Jamie, I'm here. I'm trying to farm up. I know I'm Mercury. I know I'm giving my team a chance. I'm 2-1. I got that kill. I'm 75%, you know what I'm saying? I'm 66% of my team's kills right now. I've got to stay safe. They're going to be targeting me. I have to farm up. That's what I need, and we need to be looking in groups. You see, Epic Gamer Ben and Southern here, they shouldn't get caught. The reason is they've just got no damage. Why are they out here? They can't get the kill. Golian gets a great kill as well, but VM Dog slaying Southern Comfort, and he's going 0-6. And this is just not what they needed out of this Geb performance as well. I think, as a Geb, like I said, backline support, what does that mean, Raynday? How am I going to be a guardian in the backline? It's very much like Khepri. You wait. You get the knockups when people start trying to aggress. You peel. You go ahead and shield them after Ares pops them, removing that stun, that CC, and not allowing them to be chained, right? Or basically after they're chained, you go ahead and throw the shield onto him. The shield. Let's look at Geb's shield right now, guys, and let's talk about this. Geb targets himself or an ally to put a shield around. The shield blocks all damage and lasts until it expires, enough damage to be destroyed. The shield can also, what does it do? Shield also CC when applied. Okay, cleanses CC when applied. So that's what, let me just check because I haven't been able to, cleanses any CC when applied. So what that means is if Ares is chaining you and you're crippled, you throw that shield on, you're out. I want to see less preemptive shields, but I want to see more reactive shields. Like what I want to see is in response to an Ares ult, a Chang'e ult, a Hercules ult, I want to see him shield. I don't want to see him shield because, they lose 20, they get basically poked, right? That's the big key. It looks like the Gold Fury getting taken over here by Zero, and Ao Kuang just going to help out with that Solitary, just doing his best. And now the Hercules pressuring, making sure they don't go and contest that. On the right-hand side, again, Epic Gamer Ben and Southern. I don't see it. I don't see that Southern has enough, Epic Gamer Ben has enough damage because he's building Sun Wukong in such a tanky way. He's got the Jotuns online. He's got some decent ability damage, but I don't see that being the guy where Epic Gamer Ben needs to be there. He's playing very, very aggressive like that. This is where he needs to be. Let Nox aggress. Try and poke him out with the Nightmare Reborn. Wait for that Ares ult, counter initiate, right? That's what you want to see because they're going to throw everything into that Ares ult. You know their game plan. And again, Golian misses. That's fine. That's fine. Ares ult is on, and it looks like he may have his blink available as well. He does. He's looking to blink in and get 3 or 4 people. He's been getting these 3-man ults that's been taking so much out of the team. And here, this is where I want to see No, he shields himself, and that's the problem. You can't shield yourself. You got to go into your ultimate because that will give you CC immunity, and that is the issue there. Shielding himself, thinking that that was going to remove the CC coming, but it doesn't. It cleanses current CC. What that means is that you have to have the CC applied. He put the shield on, and then the CC from Ares' ult brought him back. He's not CC immune. It cleanses the current CC. So I hope you guys understand the distinction there. And VM Dog going to get taken down by Epic Gamer Ben, and looks like Jamie is taken down as well. And Epic Gamer Ben looks like this could be his last monkey dance. And I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if people actually dance. Monkeys dance. I guess monkeys do dance. You know, yeah, the Jungle Book's coming out, guys. You know, I want to walk like you, talk like you, ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, well, it's a true, ooh, ooh, I want to be like you, ooh, ooh, Golden Spriggan, because you're killing it, man. 5-0, Hercules, oh my, oh my. Some fantastic performances. I think it was a 5-0 Vimana. I think it was a 11-2. No, was it? No, that was Solitary. That was his Thor. But wow. What do you say about a game like this when it gets out of hand? Do you guys give up? Would you give up? Would you surrender right now? You can't because 4,000 gems are on the line. But wow, Jamie just got deleted. He's got his beats. He's got a great Geb shield. That's how I want to see the Geb shield used. It's pretty much going to save his life. If the knockup hadn't happened, and Jamie's still alive. You need a body block, and that saved his life, guys. Let me tell you, that's how I want to see that Geb shield used. That's what he needs to be doing for the rest of this game if he wants to give his team a fighting chance. They need to group up. They need to stay together. Nightmare Reborn getting the kill on Nagolian, and it's looking a little bit bad. If they had a Phoenix damage, that would have been fantastic. Jamie could get the kill on this Ao Kuang very easily, but of course, Ao Kuang is out of there as soon as he could. He's like, let me get the heck out of Dodge. A 3-man Ares ultimate again, forcing 2 beats and picking up Southern again. Not removing the CC, not aware of those shield mechanics as much as he probably would have wanted to, letting me know he's not a typical Geb player. And you know what he may be? He may play a lot of Geb, but again, when you're looking at these small things, trying to turn a game when you're behind, you got to get everything perfect. I'm not picking on Southern. I'm basically talking about the little things he would have had to get perfect to make sure that his team stayed alive in this game, and that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. Strength in Numbers is going to the finals, and GG3Z gets knocked back down into the losers bracket, and they're going to have to fight their way back to get a chance at Strength in Numbers. But I think if they do make it there, it would be a heck of a rematch, and I know they want to run this one back. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, let's see if we can pick up one of the teammates here from Strength in Numbers and see how they did. I'd love to get a hold of Golden Spriggan or Nightmare Reborn. Let's see if I can find them on Curse and basically go ahead and get them here. Let's see if we got Nightmare. I can't add him to the call. Let's see if I can go ahead and get this going. Let's talk to this Changa. Come on, baby.
Hello?
Is this the 5-0-15 Changa?
Yeah.
Dude, congratulations. I wanted to give you an initial shout out first off on those sexy Willix pulls. But I also want to say, man, wow, congratulations on making it to the finals. This is a new team that you guys didn't have and weren't even in. You participated, I believe, in the last tournament, but this is a group of new guys. You guys are playing like you've played together forever. I mean, the synergy, it's unbelievable. Congrats on getting into the finals. You know, what do you have to say about the game?
I don't know really. It's just
Did you expect to do this well? I mean, GG3Z were looking so good. Gillian on his Agni was looking unstoppable. Did you guys have a plan for dealing with him? Did you counter him in terms of picks and bans? What were you thinking there at the start of your game with your game plan?
we didn't really know that actually. If now I remember, we just
interesting.
Kind of counter.
And so did you have the idea? Okay, Ares is gonna ult. I'm gonna throw my ult right after that. I'm gonna Waxing Moon. Then Hercules, you're gonna throw your ult right after that. Who cares if they're there? We're gonna freaking all commit, and it worked out for you guys. Did you have that game plan? I mean, you had to have, because it happened like 5 times in a row.
Yeah, we did have that game plan.
And it worked, man. I mean, you guys, sometimes you don't know. I don't know if you guys were very aware of the purification timers, but it felt like you knew they were going to be there. Was somebody keeping track of that on your team, or were you guys just?
No, we didn't really keep track on that.
Wow, man, you're not talking like a pro Chang'e here. What's going on, man? Yeah, man, I don't know. It's just luck, I mean. No, but seriously, man, fantastic game. Are you guys feeling confident that you can take it in the next one? You got one win away before you guys get 4,000 gems. You just guaranteed yourself 2,000 gems, man.
Yeah, we're pretty confident, but I wouldn't say to be overconfident.
Right. Right. And remember, they're going to have to reset you. So they're going to have to beat you to put you in the loser's bracket if they do get to the finals again and face you. And then you're going to have another chance to beat them. So they have an uphill battle. It's all downhill from here for you guys. Congratulations on going undefeated in the first Raynstorm Clash Tournament, man. And great plays. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the finals. All right.
Thank you. All right.
No problem, man. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. See ya.
Bye. That was Nightmare Reborn, ladies and gentlemen, playing the Chang'e, the 5-0-15, and man, look at this build. But let me just tell you, it was more of the synergy with the team. It was more of the way that their team coordinated the ults around the Ares and played so well in terms of executing their strategy. And again, you know, for me, going into these games with an idea of what you want to do is always going to be better. Yes, adjusting is important. It's just as important as having a game plan to begin with, though. And that's my thing. You know, they ended up having the coordination behind the Ares ult because Ares is a god that allows for so much coordination to take place just because you see the ult. Everyone knows, okay, we're attacking, right? You know, everyone knows that. But do you know the same thing when Sun Wukong knocks somebody up into the air? Do you know the same thing when Geb gets a knock up? Do you know the same thing when you know, Chiron goes ahead and dashes onto somebody and knocks them back? You know, these are things that are a little bit less Q. I think the biggest Qs they might have had there was maybe the Nox Silence 1-2 combo and Jamie. But the problem is Jamie wasn't leading those team fights, and Nox was getting picked off a little bit more than expected, and she wasn't able to be that kind of aggressive Nox that we saw work so well when Nika was actually pulling that off early on in the last couple of games on Scorebreaker. So that's going to be it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And, of course, stay tuned for the rest of the games here in the Clash Tournament. We've got the one finalist down in strength and numbers. Let's see who comes out of the loser's bracket to face them next. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And, as always, remember to never give up, never stop gaming, and I'll see you guys next time.